clicking on the video. Here we've got Harry, who's going to be doing his first mock test. We've covered everything on the lesson, so there shouldn't be anything new to him here. It should be things already gone through. And he was doing the mock test to assess where he's at. And on the video, I'm going to be marking any minor faults in orange, any serious faults in red, and any particularly good bits in green, so it's easy to identify. So, enjoy the video. So, we've got Harry here, who's going to be doing a mock test today. So I've got the sat-nav set up on the dashboard here. We're not going to be using it straight away, but we're going to be using it shortly. We're going to be drive out the sat-nav to start with. So just to explain how the test works, Harry, it's going to last about 40 minutes. It will include about 20 minutes of independent driving, which, like I say, today will be following the sat-nav. It include one reversing manoeuvre, and possibly an emergency stop, but not guaranteed. May get an emergency stop, may not, depends on how much time we got and where we go.
Okay.
And it also include one show me question when we're driving, so demonstrating one of the controls in the car.
Okay.
Which, for example, like washing the windows, opening the window, demisters, for example. Even though I'll probably avoid demisters, because we haven't really mentioned that too much yet, so I'll probably avoid that question. That wouldn't be very fair to do that one we haven't really mentioned much yet. Yeah, and basically at all times you can follow the road ahead at all times, unless road signs or road markings direct you otherwise.
Okay.
If I want you to turn left or right, I'll let you know in plenty of time.
Okay.
But of course, please remember, if any time you're not sure where to go, including when you're following the sat-nav, please ask me, and ask me in plenty of time, and I can help you. Because remember, it's not a test to test your ability to follow a sat-nav perfectly or follow or interpret instructions perfectly. It's your ability to drive safely. And if you're not sure about direction, safe thing to do is to step in and just say, where am I going, and then I can then give you some advice and give you some help with that.
Okay.
So any questions before we start?
No, don't think so.
So if you're ready, then what we'll do, we'll start up the engine and we'll head out of the car park, and once we get out of the gates we'll turn right onto the main road. And you can go right here, that's okay. Yeah, it's wide enough for two, it's pretty much two-way, so. So it might seem a bit funny what we're doing. Basically, we're looking at the roundabout coming up. We're going to turn right to do a U-turn. The only reason we're doing this is basically when you come out of the test centre, you'll always be going left.
Okay.
You would never come directly that way.
Okay.
If you were to go that way, you would come out of the test centre, go left to the test centre, just here. You come out of the test centre, go left, and then do a U-turn.
Okay. Cool.
They'd never do a right turn out of the test centre.
Okay.
So the roundabout, we're going to turn right, exit 4 to do a U-turn. I think they just like to ease you into it when you start your test, because obviously a left turn is slightly easier than the right turn, so they just like to ease you into it with a slightly simpler turn to start with.
Okay. Okay, just in case there's traffic as well.
Yeah, it could be. So then obviously turning right, it's going to be harder to pull out if it's traffic, so then when you're sitting waiting to go for too long.
Yeah.
place.
Okay.
Thank you. It's just a routine stop that we just need to carry out. So please try and pull up on left whilst you're in a safe place.
Okay.
Just to demonstrate you can stop and start in different conditions.
Yeah.
So drive on when you're ready. And when we get to the ramp, just know we're going to be turning left, first exit.
Okay.
And I'll write down the notes, mention later on about stopping. So a lot of people get concerned about stopping on the main road.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed quite, I don't know, yeah. It seemed
We'll
like
mention it later.
unsafe place to do it, but yeah.
It's just something you need to be able to do in your test.
Okay.
through to the right, just where the vans are going. And I would advise once you turn right, we're then going to turn immediately left into the car park for this pub.
Okay.
So it's then taking the next left, just coming up here into the car park. And it's coming fairly slow, because once we turn them, we're then going to look for a place to start parking. Once you come in, yeah, if you can just make your way over to this bit of the car park just here, so then just come to a stop just here for me, just to explain what we need to do. So, what I'd like to do for me is to drive forwards into any space in the car park, ending between the lines.
Okay.
So it's up to you where you can go. If you go for ones here, probably because best avoid there because they're over there at the moment.
Okay.
But just drive forwards into any space in the car park, please. So
Okay.
start whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Okay, stop just there, please. Stop just there. Stop. We don't want you to drive through the bays. We need to try that again. We need to turn left, go around the car, but we don't want you to drive through the bays, please. Just drive forwards directly into a bay.
Okay.
So just start again. Just go back around the car park. We're going to try
Okay.
that again. Because we need to be able to back out of the bay, remember. So we can't just drive through two bays.
Okay.
So if you just go left here and then left again back to where we started from.
Yeah. Problem.
Just back down this bit,
Yep.
and just drive directly forwards into a bay. Do not go through enough bay to get into one, just drive directly forwards into a bay.
Okay, understood.
Okay, happy?
Yep.
Okay. So, of course, in a minute we're going to back out of the bay, but I'm just going to take this opportunity to also set up the sat nav. Now I'm hoping this will work because I'm starting to set the route, the sat nav halfway through the route, so it should work. If not, I'll step in and advise you.
Okay.
So if I set it to drive to nearest point, it should start from here, hopefully. Looks like it's going to work, so remember that at any point, if you're not sure, if it's unclear, please do ask me, and I can then give you some assistance.
Okay.
You will arrive at your destination at 1:17 p.m.
So when you're ready, what we're going to do is we're going to back at the bay. Let's best just back out that way.
Reverse that way.
Yeah, to reverse that way.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you have to go all the way around the car
Yeah.
park in, so it's just going to be a bit easier to reverse that way.
Okay.
And then before you head off, just so you know, when we come out of the car park here, we're going to be going out where we came in from that bit there, and then turning right onto the main road.
Yep.
And then when we get to the end of the road, turning right again.
Continuing on the road we were on before.
That's basically it, yeah.
Okay.
So when you're ready, unless you've got any questions, we'll go for that when you're ready. got a handbrake still on. I've had to fully release the handbrake for you.
Okay.
We're turning right to the end of the road. We didn't fully release the handbrake.
Turn
Okay.
right, B2036, Balcombe Road. After 500 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B2036, Balcombe Road. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit. After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B2036, towards town centre. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
you're going to just have a routine stop, just to show you can stop and start in different situations.
Okay.
So drive on when you're ready.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B2036, Balkan Road. Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
left, next left, please. Just going to go off route for a second to do requirements. So ignore the sound just for the moment. I'll turn the sound off, doesn't distract you. And could you pull up on the left just before the next parked car? Get very close to it, about a car length away from it. Don't worry if you're blocking the driveway, get very close to that next parked car. That'll be fine there, thank you. Okay, thank you, and drive on when you're ready. And please just go forwards. This is the requirement. Just drive on from around the parked car. You need to demonstrate you can control the car and do this. Okay, thank you. So just part of the test, you've got to show you can pull away from when you're close to a parked vehicle, okay, without having to reverse back. Maybe you didn't have the option to reverse back sometimes. So at the end of the road, turn right. To follow the sat nav, so I'll turn the sound back on.
Okay.
And just continue to follow the sat nav for the moment, please.
Okay.